Hey y'all, welcome back to April Aligned. This month has been all about getting realigned with what matters. And today I want to talk about something that most people skip when it comes to growth: foundation. Not just your personal life, but if you're building a YouTube channel, a brand, or honestly just trying to stay consistent with something in your life. The foundation matters more than the aesthetic. I've been reworking my own systems, my why, and how I show up. And I want to share how building structure behind the scenes has made me feel more confident, creative, and consistent. You can't grow something sustainable if the foundation isn't solid, whether it's your YouTube channel, brand, or personal rhythm. April Align has been about getting back in tune with myself. But part of that means building a strong foundation, especially in the areas I want to grow: my YouTube channel and brand. Number one, personal alignment first equals brand clarity. I realized that I cannot build a brand I'm proud of if I'm not aligned with who I am and what I stand for. Creating the tracker and creating schedule here on YouTube has definitely implemented some kind of grounding for me. Trying to have a schedule and stick to it has been one of the most challenging but rewarding things I can say for this month. It's put me into a perspective that I am my own boss. I am actively looking of what video ideas to do, what thumbnails to put out, and how to make it very creative and eye-catching for the viewer, and then just stick to my schedule. I initially, a couple weeks ago, I had updated my channel and said that I'm going to start doing 2 to 3 videos a week. Hopefully I'm still sticking to that, but that's building a system instead of just wanting a goal. The goal is to be able to come on here on YouTube and express myself more and share insights with you guys about what I feel like can help you and just my journey along healing. But sticking to a schedule has really put me in a different mind frame, I guess you can say. It's made me really focus down and say, okay, this is more than just a goal that I want to attain. This is something that I have to start sticking by. It's a routine, and it helps on the days where I feel like blah and I don't really want to do anything, because it's not about you wanting to or feeling like it. It's the point that you made this commitment. You have to stick to it. This is something that you decided to do, and we're going to follow through. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm pretty stoked about the process because building a system over goals is so much more sustainable. It gives you room to realize that there is, an end result. Like there will be something at the end, rather than just dreaming about it, rather just daydreaming about it all the time. You won't really be able to grasp it because it's always in your dreams. It's always something that you feel like it's so far to reach. But when you have systems in place, when you have a schedule that you're sticking by, it makes it it's not it just makes it feel like it's more attainable. It is more attainable. And how this has brought clarity into my own personal life, it's helped me tremendously with my work schedule. My work schedule is non-traditional. It's not a 9 to 5. It's very erratic in a way with the time frame of things. Sometimes my work week can be early mornings, and sometimes my work week can be late or even night shifts. So it's helped me have some kind of schedule, because if, like in the beginning when I was trying to post every day, it was very taxing on my body, my mental, my physical, because I just felt like if I'm not producing a video and I'm not putting it up, then I'm not making progress. But with sticking to the schedule that I had, my schedule of 2 to 3 videos per week, I realized that at least I'm sticking to that. Even if I don't feel like I'm getting as much viewers, if I'm not getting a lot of subscribers, even if I'm not getting that much engagement, at least I'm sticking to this schedule. And if I need to tweak it later, I'll do as such, depending on the analytics. but you can't really gauge it until you have something consistently put out there. And that everyday routine, I think I did hit a month, but it wasn't in a month of long form content. It was a month of long form, shorts, and live. So it was very just everywhere. But at the same time, it was needed. It was needed to get me more comfortable on camera. It was needed so that it wouldn't be such a hard task in my mind to think that, what do I even have to talk about? Who's going to listen? Who's going to watch? Because at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. You didn't start the channel for someone else. You started for yourself. And then for me, I started for so that at the end I could help somebody. And so that's the focus, and that's the way that I'm trying to go, and I am going as I, see this thing through. Yeah, so that's how it has helped me make more better content decisions and creativity. Number 2, why foundation matters on YouTube. It's easy to get caught up in viewers and subscribers, but if your foundation isn't solid, it's hard to stay consistent. So the systems that I'm putting in place right now is just basically having my 2 to 3 videos per week, having my habit tracker. I still have not been actively using it, but it's still there. And there are days when I do use it, when I feel like I'm off track, where I feel like, what am I doing today? What did I do this week? What did I get finished? I'm still using it. I'm still implementing it because I know it helps me get back on task. It helps me realize, okay, even the days that feel small, even the days that feel like I'm not getting anything done, in my opinion, I'm getting it done. I see it done. I see the tracker. April Align has helped me slow down and definitely realign my whole mind frame of my content creation. This channel has been about just sharing my health and wellness journey, and now seeing how it can be a whole business. It has helped me to slow down, because when I see something, I am definitely a dreamer. I'm like a visionary, and I see things and it feels like it's already here. It feels like it's already attainable. It feels like I'm already there. And a lot of the times I'll get disappointed when it's time for that moment that I feel like should be here is not here, because the work wasn't put in. And even though I understand the work has to be put in, like I get that, but that mind frame that dreamers have, it's just like, it's just having so much faith without the works. You got to have both in hand. And April 9 has definitely helped me see that, because it's like, you can dream as much as you want to, dream, but put in that work as well. And April 9 has shown me how to discipline myself and put myself more in a structured environment, because it's hard for me to say, for a minute it's been hard because of my job. It's not a set schedule. Like, once I start working for that particular day or week, that structure sort of stays the same, but not even really. It so many different factors that can come into play that throws the schedule off. So I'm used to bending with the trees. I'm used to going with the flow. I'm used to things not happening the way that, I thought they should happen. So putting myself in a situation, a work environment where I gotta stick to this schedule and I can't break it, it's reframing my mind, it's reframing my thinking, and it's also helping me realize that, okay, I am making progress. I see the progress, even though I may not feel like batching any content on Wednesday. I have 3 or 4 videos that I have already batched. Now I just need to edit those and put them out there. It's just understanding that just because you didn't do something today doesn't mean that you've wasted the day. It doesn't mean that. So yeah, that's April Line has definitely shown me that. Number 3, what does foundation look like to you? One is knowing your why. You have to know why you're even doing what you're doing. like I say, I always am watching YouTube videos, and I can't remember this guy's name, but I just watched him. If I find a video, I'll put it up here. But he just helped me to remember, like, even though it's great that you can make money off of this platform, that should not be your driving focus. It shouldn't be the reason why that you come and show up. It should be because you are really excited about sharing whatever it is with the world. And once you lose that, then it just becomes something that it just becomes a job. I really believe it just becomes a job because it's not something that you have passion for anymore. It's not something that's purposeful. It's just something that you're showing up just to collect a check. And I don't want to get to that point. And sometimes when we get so consumed with the algorithm, so consumed with the analytics, we just start to feel like a 9 to 5, and then we get burnt out, and then we don't want to be here anymore, and then we don't want to do anything anymore. And I was feeling the burnout when I was posting every single day, but I had to keep on remembering my why. Why am I here? It's health and wellness. I want people to live a more healthier lifestyle, and that's in every aspect of the word. I just want them to understand that you are powerful enough, you are capable enough to heal your own self. And just, I'm here to just help with that accountability. That is my main reason why of having this channel. Creating routines is what I believe is going to keep this thing going and for the long haul. When I dream about these things, you would hope that it lasts for a long time, but it all ends up depending on you. It depends on whether you're going to keep showing up, keep putting in the work, even if no one is watching, even if no one's paying attention, even if it's only a few people, are you going to keep doing it? And so creating routines has definitely helped me because it helps me not think about what has happened in the past. It helps me to stay in the present, make plans for the future, but focus on the right now. Understanding my niche and really starting to bring it down to what I want it to be has also helped with creating content. It's allowed me to make the videos easier of searching titles and ideas. By understanding my niche and understanding my message, I understand who I'm talking to. I understand who I want to talk to. I understand who I want to receive the message. So eventually that's something that I believe that is important to understand and know for yourself. You may not know right off the bat, so don't force it. I feel like that's one thing that most creators feel forced to do is to know the niche, but just allow it to flow naturally, organically. Know what your niche is as time goes. Just don't stop. Just keep going, keep flowing, and it will naturally come to you. But don't try to force something because that's what will be received as well. If you continue to force something down someone's throat and you're not really like 100% behind it, people will pick up on it. We understand, we know when someone doesn't really want to do it or someone's not really that motivated or passionate about it. Just allow it to naturally flow, and I believe your niche will come. And as you do that, you're still showing your joy, you're still showing your motivation that you had towards the whole process in the first place. And lastly, taking care of your health. Like, do not put your health on the back burner. Your health is your main priority. Whether you want to take care of it now or later, it will rear its ugly little head if there is an issue. So take the rest that you need and make sure you do your due diligence with taking care of your health. I say that to you as I say that to myself. Understanding that rest is important and rest is not a bad thing. You can have days where you don't do anything. Your body needs that reset. It needs that reset in the mind. It needs that reset in the physical. It doesn't mean that you are lazy. It doesn't mean that you haven't done the work. You have. You just need that rest. Stop always pushing it for later. Because later, if it does come, God willing, how is it going to look then? Why not do the work now while you have the energy, while you have the motivation to make sure that your health stays top notch, the best of its ability. So get the rest, get the sleep, take the supplements, get the workout in. Make sure that you are good above all else. If you're working on building something, a channel, a business, or just yourself, start with foundation. It's not the most flashiest part, but it's the most important. April Line has taught me that I need to stay rooted. I need to find a foundation, period. If I want something to work, the foundation has to be strong. So don't skip it. And if you haven't, I invite you to download my daily rhythm tracker. Track your habits throughout the week and see how you're doing. It's easy. You can also make one too. I've made one on Canva, but it's free. It's down in the description box if you would like to try it.